Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Just welcome to a new environment. This is my currently makeshift hide that I'm using in my car, my passenger seat, just to wait for hopefully some short-eared owls to appear. So I thought I'd do a slightly different video for this and see how it went. It's a bit more of me out and about, actually going out to try and get photos in the wild, as it were, rather than at the zoos. So hopefully you enjoy this content. Hopefully the next clip you'll see will be me actually trying to get some photos of some owls. So fingers crossed, and let's see where we go. So the kit we're using today is, I've got my 1DX Mark II set up with a 1.4 times extender, the Mark II, and then that's mated to my 500mm Prime F4, a bit of camo on it today because I'm outside. Then what I've got here is my Mkii gimbal, which is a monopod design gimbal. Works really well. It balances nicely. I've got it set up so it's pretty nicely balanced with the Mkii mount on the 500mm. And then finally I've got my Manfrotto. This is actually a video recording monopod. It's designed for a little bit more weight than what I'm using it for, so it's absolutely perfect. Don't have to worry about it breaking. I will potentially come back out here before the short-eared owls go back to Europe with the R3 and give that a test, and I can do a bit more of a like for like, what they're like with each other. But for today, I know they're probably not going to be out until very late, and I wanted something that I know I can trust and rely on the autofocus for. So let's look through a few of the photos that I got with this setup you've just seen. And this is the first one here. This barn owl. This is all at 700mm obviously, so, and this is actually all the photos are ever so slightly cropped in as well, so even at 700mm the reach wasn't quite enough to get where I needed to, which makes me think about getting the 800mm even more. But here we have here 700mm, slight crop, details, the colour. This was taken at 5:15 in the UK, so the sun is properly setting. This is proper golden hour right now, and you can see that from the foliage and everything around, and the light actually hitting the owl. It's nice and golden and a really nice sharp image, and I'm really liking some of the photos I got from this trip. Next one here I kept pretty uncropped, so I kind of liked a bit more of the scenery around, and you can see the owl's just starting to bank a little bit. I didn't get any of those classic photos of the owl looking straight towards me, unfortunately, that were usable. I've got a couple where he is looking at me, but not usable imagery. But here you've got a nice bit of foliage here, because I'm still shooting at sort of 5.6 with this being so far away. You're getting that separation still from the front foliage and the back foliage, and you see that sort of centre line, which is nicely in focus. And the 1DX Mark II here is performing incredibly with that adapter. Really low light at this point. This is I'm shooting at 1/600th of a second, so slightly under the rule of your focal length, but still getting a very nice image. And that was to try and keep the ISO as low as possible, because it was getting darker and darker as I was shooting. And this is the final photo here. I put this in here just because I just love the colours that are on the owl and the details and everything, and you've still got a bit of foliage at the bottom in this shot to show how close the owl is to the ground still. And I just really love the details, the colours, everything that came out on this photo, and it just shows everyone why I'm still using the 1DX Mark II as my main camera. As I said when I was talking about the camera itself, I am going to go back next week, potentially, and try with the R3 and see what that's like as well, just because it might give me a bit more confidence with the R3. Maybe it'll work really well with this more wild sort of situation rather than a zoo situation, as I'm trying to merge out into that sort of more wildlife photography rather than zoo photography. But hands down, I can't fault how well the 1DX really worked in this situation. So, welcome back to my room. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different video. Obviously it's me learning how to do that kind of thing, being out shooting in the wild. I get a little bit self-conscious with the camera out and about like that, so it's going to take me some time to transition and make it work for me. As I get more confident, you'll see the videos improve a little bit more, but this is the start of hopefully something a bit different. I'll say when I next go, next weekend, will probably be next Monday or Tuesday, because I've got the camera show at the weekend, so you'll see footage from that coming out very soon too. Because it'll be on a weekday, it should be a little bit quieter, I'll be a little bit more confident, I'll be able to do a bit more filming with it while I'm there. But we'll see how those progress. If you are liking this and do want to see a bit more of this more wildlife kind of photography rather than seeing me out there taking photos and then showing the results that I get when I come back, please let me know in the comments, and I will continue to progress this kind of content a bit more for you, instead of it always being looking at a camera, review and stuff. I'll actually start going out with the cameras and filming myself and doing it a bit more like that. So let me in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the videos, hope you like the photos. Let me know down in the comments down below where you suggest I go next to the animals. I'm going to see potentially kingfishers on Saturday next week, so that'll be some content that will potentially come out there as well. I'll be using the R3 for that, just because I'm in a shared hide and you have to be as quiet as possible, so I'll be taking the R3 for there with the 500mm, the 300mm and an adapter, just because I don't know yet where the focal lengths will sit. So you'll see from that. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Anything you'd have done differently, let me know, because this is a whole learning progress and progression for me. I'm still learning on this new side, and I want to make the best content possible for you guys. So hope you enjoyed the video again. Subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.